Hello, dear friends. Today, welcome to my channel, Shaheen English Learners, and today I have come with new video, A Poison Tree by William Blake, explanation and analysis. So, friends, today we will deal with two things: explanation and analysis of the poem. And this poem is very important, related to human nature. So, friends, here we will cover about the facts about human nature in this poem, how human nature, if we get angry from our friends or foes, what are results we find if we don't share our wrath and anger. So friends, who are new on my channel, please like and subscribe my channel, and don't forget share with your friends. And without wasting time, friends, let's start. So friends, first of all, we see about the poem. So A Poison Tree is a poem written by William Blake, published in 1794 as a part of his Songs of Experience collection. It describes the narrator's repressed feelings of anger towards an individual, emotions which eventually lead to murder. So friends, this poem is about the wrath and anger that the people hide in their hearts, and they show their hypocrisy to friends, and they are inwards and outwards, they are different. So that's why friends, these things, he is actually discouraging these things. So friends, stanza number 1. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. So friends, here he is saying that I was angry with my friend, but I shared my feelings of angriness and such things with my friends. So that's why these things, these my deceitful things end. So that's why these were not dangerous, because I shared and my wrath did end. My wrath came to an end when I shared with my friend. But the same when I did not share with my foe, with my enemies, so it grew. It started grow. So with the passage of time, it started grow, and I was more hostile to my foe, my enemy. So stanza number 2. And I watered in fears, night and morning with my tears. So friends, he is saying, I watered when I was alone. I was growing this wrath with my fears that maybe he will do something wrong with me in futures, and so on, and etc. So that's why night and morning with my tears. So he watered he watered his anger, he fanned his wrath, and made more powerful his wrath, for seeking advantage on his enemy, and sunned with smiles, and he made light. He made light with his smiles. He shows his hypocrisy before his friend, that he was not enemy to his friend. So, and with soft deceitful wiles, and his whatever he has in his heart, he didn't show before his enemies, because he wanted to seek revenge on his friends. And friends, stanza number 3. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright, and my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. So friends, here he is saying, he is actually, metaphorically, he is telling us that an apple is also has been taken the word from Adam and Eve's story of Eden, and where they ate apples, and so on, so on. Friends, you are familiar with the story. So, and it grew both day and night until it bore an apple. So, friends, here he is symbolizing, and metaphorically he is comparing his wrath with bright apple. Bright apple is actually symbolizing wrath and whatever the grudge he has in his heart, in his mind. So friends, here he is saying, it grew in my heart, in my and my foe beheld it, and my few, he knew that it was mine. So that's why, friends, he came to know that the wrath was against the enemy. Stanza number 4. And into my garden stole, and into my garden stole when the night had veiled the pole. So friends, here he is saying that when the night was growing, so he came in the garden. He came in the garden for stealing that apple of wrath. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. So friends, here he is saying that due to my wrath, due to my anger, whatever I had in my mind against my foe, I with this wrath I didn't share. It grew. It made more suspicions. It created more fancies about and so on so on. So it became more powerful that it injured my enemy, and he when he saw in the garden uh, when the apple the enemy tried to pick the apple, he ate apple and there he fell and died. So friends, here he is saying that the things he is stressing on the point that whatever we have in our mind, if we have grudges against others, if we have anger, if we think that someone has our foes, our friends has have done something wrong with us, so we should share our pain with those people who have injured us. So we should tell those people that you made I am angry on this point, and at this point of view last time you uttered or you injured me at this point. So with this, if we do this, so it will be good. So our wrath will be appeased, and it will be got aside. So that's why we should share our wrath feelings and things. We should not hide things and conceal in our hearts, and we should not show our hypocrisy before others people. So friends, it was all about, actually he used personifications, repetitions as stole, pole, sea, tree, repetitions, and friends alliteration. There were also allusions in this poems, as apple is also allusion from the time of Adam and Eve. From that's so friends, this poem all was good, and it was appreciated when he wrote this poem, and still this poem is considered one of the best poem of William Blake, and it is also in the B syllabus in Pakistan, in my country. So friends, and friends, if we talk about overview, so overview he is saying that we should share our feelings with our enemies and foes. If someone has injured us, we should not mind, we should share with feelings, and there would be a possible solution of this mistake of that made our opponents and enemies. So in this way our wrath will be ended. So thanks.